All right. Hello,
Hello, trick or
everybody.
treat.
Trick or treat.
Trick or
Good
treat.
morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody who is watching. Welcome to episode 4 of the Empowered Trio. Tonight, we have a special guest. We'll introduce them shortly, but right now, I'm going to try and introduce, or we introduce ourselves, the Empowered Trio. My name is Olivia. I am a nurse. I am from Victoria, BC, and I am a digital business owner. And we are here to invite you for a success story and all about growth mindset, and we are in the Empowered Trio episode. Miriam,
Oh, hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Empowered Trio. My name is Miriam. I'm living here in Toronto, Ontario. And I'm a mom of three grown up adults and a grandmother of a beautiful little girl. Actually, this is hers, a little pumpkin bonnet for my outfit for the Halloween.
lovely.
I'm a compounding lab technician. That's my full time and a part time digital business owner.
Go ahead, Ate Flo.
Hi, my name is Florence. Hello, everybody. Trick or treat. We have a treat for you to have a growth mindset. So, before anything else, my name is Florence Labrador. I've been a nurse for several years, but I just retired. I'm also a wife, a mother of five adults, and a proud grandma. So, we will be introducing soon our special guest. So enjoy the ride, enjoy the show, enjoy the live streaming. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you, Ate Flo. So, guys, um, take a seat, grab your popcorn,
And your
and a
water
few
and
drinks, and
coffee.
your water or drinks or wine. We have a very special guest. Um, they are a power couple. I call them a power couple, and really, really successful people in this business. They are part of our community. They are from Saskatoon. Their name is Kurt and Neil, and they have a son, and they quit early. So that's why you can see our title for today is, working 9 to 5 to quitting their job. So I would like to put them on the stage. Hi,
Yeah.
Kurt. Hi,
Hello,
Neil.
hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome.
So I'll let
Hello,
Neil and
guys.
Kurt introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Hello, guys. My name is Kurt, and this is my wife Neil. And that's right. We are a power couple who started this digital business 2 years ago. And let me just tell you guys, we are so blessed and grateful to found this opportunity online that truly changed our lives, especially for me as a full-time dad now and taking care of of our 3 years old son now, who is very happy,
Very energetic.
very energetic. That's right. He's sick right now, but I'm glad that I'm here. That I don't need to call in sick and ask for my boss to call in sick to take care of him.
Yeah, that's right. So it's been
You
a,
don't
it's
need pink
been
slip.
a, yes, it's been a quite a roller coaster journey
Mhm.
for us,
Yes,
but here we are. We keep moving forward and getting stronger.
that's right.
Do you want to give a little bit more of a background about you guys, how you started, um, how you found this business, and now you're changing lives?
Yeah.
Yes, Ate, thank you. Actually, I actually saw this opportunity It was actually offered to me for one of my family friends, but I've seen a lot of these ads online as well. But I actually neglected all of these opportunities. I was focusing raising my son on that time because it's our first time, right? And Kurt was working nonstop to provide for us because he was the only one actually working for to provide for everybody. But I waited actually 8 months, 8 months to start this business and take it seriously. Because that time when I was taking care of my son, he was only eight, mm, eight, I think 8 months or 2 months, 2 months or 3 months.
Mhm.
I never had enough sleep at all. So I told the person that offered it to me that I will come back to you whenever whenever I'm ready. That's the word, whenever I'm ready.
Yeah,
But actually I've never been ready, because being a parent, you'll never be ready anyway.
that's good.
But I realize, sometimes you just need to do the things that you need to do. So one day I decided to look at this opportunity, and I told her that if I am going to invest my time in this opportunity, then I have to give my best. Because for me, time is valuable for me. I would rather go to sleep than putting an hour to learn this business if I don't give it all. I'm just going to waste my
Yeah.
time. That's
Yeah.
my mindset at the very beginning until now. So I studied everything, the compensation plan, how it works. Of course, it's not clear. It wasn't clear for me at all, right? I never had experience in business, nor any knowledge, zero at all. What I had was the fear of letting my son go, putting him in the daycare, and experience the experience I had before, because I was away for 20 years. My mom was away for 20 years. I didn't see her
Mm.
for that long time because she had to go abroad to work for us and provide. I don't want to repeat the history in the cycle. So I took the courage to start this business, regardless with my husband, with or without his support.
Yeah, that's true.
But that time, actually, I asked for the credit card, of course. You know what? We're going to start a business. After I read everything, after I studied everything, right? I asked him, "Oh, can I borrow a credit card? We're gonna start a business today." So everything is there. All the checklist, right? It's legitimate. I can do it whenever I want. It's the flexibility is there, portability is there. So yeah, I started it for 2 months and without his support, but it's only the mission, the vision that I have that actually pushes me to start it.
That's right.
And then my husband went on board, and
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. What did Coach PB say? Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Yeah, hooray, hooray.
right.
I can't replicate her. Hooray! Hooray! All right. Well, thank you guys. That was really inspiring. And I know that, so just as a background, ladies and gentlemen, I've been stalking Kurt and Neil on Facebook. We are in the
Me too.
same community. And then I decided to go to San Diego, which is our annual conference for our company. And I met them there, and it was amazing. Amazing. For me, my life has changed when I met these two people. And it's just, the mindset just had a switch. So I encourage to all my business partners, when you get a chance, gather and grow. Like Miriam went to Alberta. Um, Anything with regards to attending the conference, meeting people offline and online, it's amazing because it's really very inspiring, and there you can say, huh, I am in here, and there's work to be done, and it is possible. So that's where I met Kurt and Neil and Lexus, their son. So it was really nice that I met you guys. And I know that Kurt is really very accommodating, and so is Neil. So I really appreciate the last minute acceptance of our invitation. So we are very
Welcome.
grateful. And for me, I wanted to share to the rest of our team that, about you guys, like to inspire other business partners. That's why I wanted to have this interview, and I'm so happy. I've been procrastinating, trying to say, when am I gonna call and book Kurt and Neil? Because Neil would always tell me, Kurt would tell me and Neil, get out of your comfort zone, Ate. Get out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
Now I'm getting out of my comfort zone. So anyway, without further ado, we'll start our questions. And I'm going to try and ask the first one. So I'm really interested, what was the turning point that made you both say, we're quitting our jobs and going all in on this business?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Yes, we're cleaning it. Yes, definitely. What is the turn? What is turning point? Wow. There's a lot. There's a lot of turning point really here. Well, first of all, when my wife started the business, guys, let me just tell you, I was very skeptical at first. I didn't know, and to leave minutes about this, I didn't know anything about business at all. I didn't know. I didn't want to put myself into the camera or doing this online thing where I will be doing marketing or anything like that, because what I know is only working the 9 to 5 job, working multiple jobs until I reach the retirement age, which is 65. Because as a father, as a dad, this is how I was taught. This is how I know how to live, right? This is how I will provide for my family. But what I realize is it's not supposed to be. I don't need to. I don't need to go that route, to work really hard just to provide for them. So when my wife started the business, I was so confused or skeptical for about 2 months. But when I realized and looked at the opportunity inside, I was blown away. I was blown away about how this our business structure works with the system, with the company we're affiliated with, and why are we not selling all these products? Amazing, and compensation plan. So the turning point for us is the whole compensation plan. We saw the potential of it, and honestly, I used to work actually before being a full-time dad. I used to work a security and car representative. So I was a car salesman, 2 jobs. And when I saw how this opportunity will literally change our lives for the best, I really jumped in on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's actually our turning point, how we say we're quitting on our jobs. But we explore our horizons and options in life, and we want to grow ourselves even more. That's why we also move here in Saskatchewan,
Gotcha.
right? So everything is new to us. We don't know almost anyone here in Saskatchewan, but we
Wow.
see a lot of potentials here. We want to really to be successful in this business. We go all in, right? We quit our jobs at the beginning, but when we moved here, we realized something that you know if we want to really help people, we cannot only rely in one stream online in that purpose. We want to take the different route, maybe both, right? That's why I decided from choosing to be full-time in the business. I still doing the full-time in the business, but it's my choice to go back to work. This is because
Mhm.
not just focusing on the the money, but it's all about learning and connecting in the community. Because in order for us to know where we are, where we want to build our rental properties and all of this as assets and everything, we need to know the people here. That's the reason why I actually go back to work, for a choice to connect with the community. But we made sure that our mindset is set that our business is the primary source of our income. Our business is our focus, because the job is there. I can apply for 10,000 jobs, whatever,
Yeah.
right? The jobs only pays our bills, but the business will give us the freedom, right? No matter what, how much hours we put in the business, it's still considered our top priority is our
Yes.
full-time job. Our my 9 to 5 job is only my side hustle. So you know the switch of mind. The priority is still the business. That's why the business is giving us 4 to 5 figure monthly. That's how focused we are, laser focused we are in the business. So it's not about the hours that you put in the business. It's about how focused you are to do whatever it takes to reach that goal every single day, because it compounds. We're seeing the results,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
How it changed your lives and
And
the
it
people around us.
truly,
Amazing.
tremendously blessed with this opportunity.
Mhm.
Like I mentioned, I had multiple jobs. I had 2 jobs, and within 6 months, I was able to quit my 6 figure job. Just imagine, I was a sole provider financially, but I was brave enough to leave all my bosses to pursue our dream, to pursue our goals, to build our own legacy, and to be full time, to see my son grow up and see his milestones every day. Because the real turning point for me here is when my son was just growing up. He was around 8 months old. There was a time he was very sick, and he had 40-degree fever, and he had rashes all over his body. I think it was like a viral infection.
Mhm.
So instead of me, as a dad, instead of me bringing them to the hospital, I decided to work instead of,
Mm.
presenting myself. Hey, can I drop you off at least to the hospital? Instead, I said, you know what? Handle it, because I need to work. I need to pay the bills. If I don't work, I won't get paid, because I was in a commission base in my full-time job in car dealership. So it was really a foggy decision, and I made a cloudy decision. So that was really my turning point. It was the lowest point of my life, and honestly, it almost cost us our marriage. Right? Single decision that may be a small mistake, but it could actually become a big turnout. Right? So that was my that was my whole reason why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Wow.
also the blessings in disguise.
that was amazing
You,
this guys.
you see that opportunity to change our lives and
Yeah,
help people the same time at this moment,
yeah.
right?
That's amazing. That's incredible. Like, I think for people who are watching, guys, it is possible. Like, you don't have to be, because I think people would say, you're too young. You're too young to quit. Yeah, I'm sure you probably have that comment, along the road. But it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. If you are willing to, um, invest in your future and in your legacy for generations to come, you gotta do it. So jump in, guys. Jump in. What are you waiting for?
Yes.
Okay, that
We
was
always
really. Go ahead.
we always remember this. If you really want to change your life, you have to completely change everything in your life. And that's not just one, but everything you do. Because success, really success, it can be found in whatever you do every day.
Yeah.
So if you keep doing what you're doing, then
Mhm.
there's nothing to change, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
true.
right. That's right. That's true. Okay, wow. Oh my God. Are you taking notes, people? My audience? Take note, this is if you're watching, this is a sign. Okay, we're gonna head to our question number 2, and Miriam will ask it for us. Go ahead, Miriam.
Okay, wow. We still on the first question, but we already gain a lot of inspiration from this power couple. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So before I throw my questions to you guys, I would like again to give my sincerest thanks for accepting our invitation to share your journey and success here in our live streaming Empowered Trio. For sure, it's not only us that we will gain your success. Marami ring mai-inspired na iba na viewers
Yeah.
natin, not only in terms of business but also on the life challenges that we may encounter. Okay, so my question is, in those early days, what challenges did you face as young parents building a business, and how did you push through?
Mhm.
Go ahead, please.
All right, I go first. So my personal challenges as a first parent, a young parent, building a business at the same time is probably a patience. That is my challenge to myself personally, because we were all young, right? I was only 28 when we started our family.
Wow.
I was going towards 29, and honestly, I didn't know what I really wanted to do in life, whether I will be doing the same thing all over and over again, never-ending cycle until I reach 65. The problem is for me is, if I kept doing that, I will never have the time to spend with my family, and especially now that we had a newborn son, Lexus, and now we have a business that we are building at the same time. So I was really spiraling. I didn't know how to manage everything, and especially with a newborn, my it was everything was new to me. So I really had to build my patience, and it was super challenging.
Yes. Don't worry. The feelings is mutual.
So, there's a lot of problems that we
Yeah.
we had to go through as a young family,
Yeah.
and also a digital business owner. But that patient was really a struggle for me at first.
Yeah, kasi simula po mahirap talaga yan. Kasi pag
Yeah.
sinasabay namin, 2 years ago, sinasabay namin yung pag-build ng family. Pangalawa, yung um, embrace ng journey as an entrepreneur, right? And at the same time, growing ourselves at the same time. So, tatlong babies ang nire-raise namin, right? At the same time. Our family, our business, ourselves. That includes our marriage. It's either we're gonna make it through, or babagsak kami. Sabay-sabay. So, ang mahirap doon talaga is patience, yes. Patience to ourselves, number one. And alam mo yun, yung growth na hindi mo alam. Tama pa itong ginagawa namin kasi hindi namin alam kung saan kami pupunta. Pero isa lang yung training, ito yung sa isip namin. These people made themselves successful and
Yes.
earning this much money from nothing, zero experience, not tech savvy, but they made it there. But they are actually, meron na po bang mas may edad na sa amin, marami ng experience sa buhay. Okay, good for them. But we also have the advantage because we're young. We are innovative, we're risk takers. So we can do it. Yun ang sinasabi namin, we can do it. Patience talagang, have that faith. Kailangan i-develop namin yung faith sa sarili na kayang-kaya nyo to. At struggle din doon kasi wala kaming faith noon. We didn't have a strong faith sa Panginoon. Ngayon lang talaga lang siya, nag-grow lang siya talaga siya sa amin ngayon. So, yeah, yung faith and yung ano nga, patience na makita yung results namin, yun talaga yun. Minsan nagmamadali kami kasi kino-compare na namin yung journey namin. We're comparing our journey to the people that already been in business for 5 years, which is exactly wrong. Most people actually going in that road. That's why they give up on the business, because they're so bored, like they're discouraged because they're not seeing results, because they didn't realize that they're comparing their journey to those people that are already there, right? But you cannot keep the journey. We have our own timeline, right? So, buti naman naagapan namin po. Like, nakita namin, we self-reflect, we assess ourselves. So, this is not working. Why is not? Then we change again, we test ourselves, and we keep changing it every week. Ganun po yung route namin. Nakikita namin, kaya pala ganun. So, realize what mistake we made and everything. So, but you just push it through kasi every time na discourage kami and nawawala ng gana, or gusto na namin magsumuko, maraming every week, every month, gusto na namin mag-stop. Pero isa lang po nag-ano sa amin, nagpupush to talaga sa amin. Yung anak namin.
It's our son.
We look at him, and this is what, ito yung words na nakikita namin at narinig namin sa tenga namin. You cannot let that kid down. He's depending on you. And that's strong enough that we're still here in the business.
Exactly.
Regardless of the mga challenges. No?
Yeah, exactly. And it's when also, our son was also growing up, and as a new parent, we were also struggling how to become a parent. So, but we know how to cope up now. We're now 2 years in the business. We just told to ourselves, you know what? We're gonna go through this day by day, and we have to make sure that no matter what happens, we will keep going through. We will push through no matter what. And the perseverance really.
Yeah. Actually, teacher namin dito yung anak namin. Bakit po? Kasi when you're raising a toddler, newborn to toddler, patience talaga yung tiniteach sa'yo eh. And a very good communication. So, lahat po talaga yan, lahat ng mga skills na yan, ina-apply namin siya sa business. So, hindi namin na-realize yung anak pala namin yung nagtiteach namin dito para maging better mentor dito sa business. Lahat ina-apply. Kung ginugrow namin siya, ginugrow niya rin kami sa business. We're applying everything that we learned from him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're so blessed to have him. He actually changed our lives.
Yeah. Now all our challenges to this day is now our learning to grow.
Yeah, we embrace it.
Embrace it.
It's pag may problema, ang saya-saya namin ngayon. Bakit? Kasi, this problem is teaching us something. It means, pag na-solve natin to, maa-unlock natin yung milestone, magiging tayo, mas malakas tayo. Kasi naranasan na namin siya. Ganun, we always embrace the problems. So, noon kasi hindi ganun eh. May problema na naman, paano naman to? No, negative, ganun. Ngayon, hindi. Another problem, another solution, another opportunity. That's how we think it. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Wow, what a nice sharing. Nakaka-touch. And I agree to you guys that we should not compare, right, ourselves to others. We should not compare our chapter 1 to the others chapter 20, right? And agree din ako sa sinabi niyong because of your strong why, which is your son, kaya ninyo nalalabanan yung magkakaroon kayo ng patience and your faith because of our why, which is your son, and me too, my children. Thank you guys. Okay.
Thank you. That was so inspiring, and like it's true because I'm experiencing all of those, comparing myself to somebody else, and it's so easy to do, and guys, like we have proof. The proof is in the pudding. That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to our question number 3, and it will be
It's me.
asked by Florence. Go ahead.
Hi, Kurt and Neil. I don't know if you remember me, but before I usually send you a message because you are really my model, especially that I have relatives or I have buyers that are still a young couple. So I always texted you, please, can you help them, how to go through with this online business because you are really a model for the young couple business owner. So anyway, before anything else, let me ask you this third question. So, how did this online business change your life as a family, especially when it comes to time and freedom with your child?
That's a great question, Ate. I really appreciate that. So, how it truly changed our lives 360 degrees? Because, like I mentioned a while ago, before I really thought that I was just gonna work my multiple jobs until I quit until I reached 65 years old. But I was very fortunate enough to be able to quit my jobs at the age of 29, and never would have thought that I would be able to do that myself, right? Because in our family, we they are all working their full-time jobs, right? And I was the only one who was bold and courageous enough to say, you know what? I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna be helping other people to change their lives and solve their problems. So this truly helped me to become a real, a real family man, a real father to my son, which is most father that cannot do because they are always busy with their lives, with their personal lives. But I am here now changing people's lives, especially dads who are in our business. And this truly changed me personally, really.
Yeah. And this business also, change talaga sa family namin that we appreciate the importance of having a spouse. For me, kasi reality is when you start a business, not everyone will help you, not everyone will support you. The people that you actually first think that, oh, this is the people that will support me, but that's actually the last people that will actually support you in your journey, right? Mostly 99% strangers will actually magre-relate sa'yo at magsusuporta sa'yo. So, naranasan namin yan. Families, wala, hindi nagsusupport. Friends, tinatalikuran kami, ina-unfriend kami sa Facebook. But, you know what, I'm thinking about it. No, we're not doing the same thing that most people are doing because they just end up working until 65 and still can't afford the retirement. We do want that. We want more in life because we desire more for ourselves. Now it's changed not only for ourselves but for other people. But sa journey na yon, napakahirap. Yung iiyak ka, yung questionin mo yung kapabilidad mo, kung para ba to sa'yo. Pero nag-invest ka na eh. Nag-invest na kami, time, money, everything. Like, we give it all, right? So, hindi na kami pwedeng umatras. Parang ganon. Kung hindi ito, yung employment, parang ganon. So, lahat na challenge, lahat nawawala sa amin, friends, family, or anything, right? Nagkakagulo-gulo na. Pero, dito ko naman na value at nakita yung importance ng merong kang spouse na nagsusuporta sa'yo. Especially when you have a spouse that shared the same mindset, the same vision and mission with you. Kasi ito na talaga yung kakapitan mo. It's either both of you against the world. Kasi pag naging successful kami, like literally on the top that you can, hindi mo na problema yung pera, you have the freedom, lahat na nawala sa amin, family, yung relationship na medyo nahiwalay, babalik yan kasi we will be the inspiration. So, ngayon talaga yung kinakapitan ko, si Lord, yung anak ko, tsaka yung asawa ko. And the families that trusting us to do this business, to build their legacy for their loved ones. So, yun ang sa akin, dito ko na-value yung meron akong partner. We've been together for 11 years. We've been married for 7 years. But we only been in the business for 2 years. But let me tell you guys, mas nakilala ko yung asawa ko sa 2 years na nagnegosyo kami. Ganon ka-deep ang growth naming dalawa because of this journey. Like, everything, the way we think, yung hindi ko pa naiisip na sinasabi niya na, ganun na siya mag-synchronize. Minsan natatakot na kami minsan kasi, oh my God, we're just thinking alike about this investment, business, strategize, and everything. Like, I'm just happy that I have someone to talk with na tinatawag ding crazy. Kasi ang pagiging entrepreneur, crazy daw. Kasi ang ano, yung vision wild eh. Pero at least may kasama akong ganun. Oh, normal pala ako kasi ikaw kausap ko. So, ngayon, na-appreciate ko yung asawa ko. And then, yun nga, when it comes to my child as well, dito ko na-realize na ito pala yung ano, yung every minute of your life, every hour, feeling ko ano siya, 8 hours. Kasi every minute, nai-indulge namin. Dahil sa anak namin. Ito pala yung ginawa niya. Ito pala yung bakit siya naging ganyan. So, everything has its meaning for us. Yung mga simpleng bagay na appreciate namin siya. Even yung weather, na sobrang pangit. Kasi pag employment ka, pag pangit ang weather, pangit yan. Literally is pangit. Pero ngayon, when yung entrepreneurship, nag-grow ka sa sarili mo. No, pangit man yan, pero alam mo, ma-appreciate mo ang sunny day dahil sa winter or sa cloudy day. Pag mga simple na bagay, na-open out na-open yung mind mo. Kasi pala, it's not about what you can see. It's what's yours inside. Kung may peace ka sa loob mo, positive ka lagi, lahat mo makikita mo positive, no matter how dark it is.
That's right. And to become a full-time dad, that really changed my life. To see my son grow up, right? This is what I was asking for when I had my multiple jobs, and I'm truly blessed to experience this as a father, as a dad, and as a husband, to see my family grow up every day, especially my son, to see his milestones, to really, just dropping him off at school. Most of the people who are dropping their son or their kids are at school are moms. I'm like the only dad who is dropping my son off. It's like, that's a privilege for me, right? Because where do you think other dads are? They're working, they're busy, they're doing all their 9 to 5 job. But me, I'm indulging it. I'm indulging my fatherhood, right? I'm indulging everything with my son. And I'm learning from him as well. I'm learning as a dad. And they said the father, what is the?
Our son's childhood is your parenthood.
Yeah, our son's
right?
childhood is, yeah.
Tsaka alam mo, yung reason kung bakit we choose to, isip namin kung sino mag-handle ng business at nag-job sideline. Actually, I pushed my husband to do the business on his own, not only just for doing the business alone, but for me to see that he is building his relationship with my son. Kasi nung simula pa lang, ako yung nag-aalaga sa anak ko. I'm the one like always feeding him, everything, puyat, ganyan. Merong time na binibigay ko siya sa asawa ko. And my husband, hindi niya alam kung paano ito i-deal. Hindi niya alam kung paano papakainin, patatahanin. Walang connection ba? Doon ako nasasaktan. Parang we build this family. Parang ako lang yung parent. So may nakita akong opportunity, ito yon. Babalik ako sa work to step back a little bit for them to have their own relationship. Kasi ang business, flexible yan. They're working in the background, automation. We're very blessed to have this business that it works around our lifestyle, right? Our family. So doon ko nakita yung opportunity. Pero hindi niya ito alam. Ngayon ko na ito sinabi. Bibigyan ko sila ng chance to build their own relationship. Kasi iba yung gusto ko paglaki ng anak ko, meron siyang role model. Nagtingalain yung tatay niya. Because mom will always be a mom. Connection namin yan, hindi mawawala yan. Pero yung relationship ng tatay at anak na lalaki, iba yung, they will be able to communicate openly. Kasi yung mga lalaki, problema nila, they cannot speak whatever the problem. That's why minsan yung mga bata nahuhulog sa depression. Ganun nakalawak ang iniisip ko. I want my son to have open communication with his father, that they have this relationship that's deeper than us. Kaya ito yon. That's how change our lives. Ngayon nakikita ko silang dalawa. Wow. Yung anak ko pagkatapos ng school, he would actually run to his father, "Daddy!" And then like the teachers like, "Oh, that's so sweet," right? That's rare. That's priceless. Yeah. Mom could always see the children, but father relationship is priceless. That's how change our lives. And Yeah, that's like this business can actually not only give you income. This is not about income. This is about this building family to become whole again, to have their time for their loved ones and value every single things that's so yung na-overlook natin, yung relationship. That's why we always, sometimes sa mga post namin, sa mga content, since when was the last time you actually had a very good conversation with your family
Yeah.
in the table and no one actually give us an answer like, oh, I don't know. It never been like, mga simple ganon. This has changed our lives really,
That's right.
really, really
Yeah.
so big.
So your
Wow.
son really is very lucky that you have more time with him.
Yes.
When our children are still young, I never have a chance to. I mean, I was so guilty because I couldn't even attend to their extracurricular activities. I cannot even read a book for him. But for you, you are really a good model. And also, I know you are young. You're a very young couple, but you think maturely. You
Mhm.
really think maturely. That's why I
Mhm.
always, every time I encountered a young couple and introduced about this online business, what comes to my mind is Kurt and Neil. I really want. It's you always that comes to my
Yeah.
mind
Thank you, Paul.
because you have, and this is also a treat to everybody that you have a very strong mindset, and now you really win it. You have a very strong mindset, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing it to us and to our audience. Thank you, Kurt and Neil.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
you so much, guys. That was really, talagang nakaka-inspire.
Oh,
And,
very inspiring yung story nila eh.
and it's relatable for
Mhm.
parents, young parents, right? I mean, everybody goes through this. The difference is you have you build your life, and you have the chance to build your life and your relationship at your own terms, you
Yes.
know. And it's for the future. We're not stuck. I think one thing that stood out for me, I think this week, I can't remember kasi nga I'm a stalker, just as you guys know.
Stalker of Kurt and Neil.
Stalker of Cartoonist. I think I saw one post or one reel from Neil saying, you can when people ask you, do you have a job, or you want to go get a job for 9 to 5, or to do the job, a corporate job, everybody will clap you, you know. But if you go to the university to get a loan, everyone will clap you, you know. When you do, I can't remember, there's like 5 or 6. And then, but when you say that you want to start a business, everybody will just, oh, no, I don't want to hear about that. But it's like it's really. I think the mindset is so powerful, and we just watched yesterday's, Wednesday mastermind. Right? She was a doctor, and it's just all about the mindset. And everyone,
Mhm.
guys, this is not just for uh, physicians, nurses, salesman, corporate, lab technician. It's for everybody. Everybody can do this. Everybody can do this. You just have to, stop sitting there and not do anything and just waiting. You're still contemplating. And I get that because we've been there. We've been there. And I think that's the hardest part, I think. But you don't have to wait for the breaking point to start,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
Create
exactly.
it.
Yeah. We also go by this saying.
Yes. Ito po talaga yung namin every day. The most powerful asset we all is our mind. If it is trained well, it can create an enormous wealth. Pag
That's
tama yung
nice.
focus mo,
Very
magiging
good.
successful ka.
Yeah.
Yes. At of course, dapat nasa tamang opportunity ka.
It
Diba?
all starts with our mind, right? It all
Yeah,
starts with our mind.
so true.
Mindset
It's
talaga.
always our mindset.
Yeah, and
Yep.
we
Somehow
are
hindi
all
that.
blessed with this business, right? not only about income, but also for our self growth and
Mhm.
development and our relationships, right? You said Kurt and your son has built a relationship because of this business. When the time that you were not still doing this business, wala kang alam, di ba? Hindi mo alam
No, I don't
magpakain
know.
sa anak mo.
Yeah.
But because of this business, you quit your job and focus to your son. You build that strong relationship na nagsiselos na si Neil.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Hindi na siya kilala.
Tama po
Okay,
yan.
that's the good thing about our business, guys, right? And look at us. We came to know each other because of this business. And
Through
we have
online.
our
Exactly.
self-confidence
Yes, online.
talking to camera, being viewed by the public. So,
Yeah.
I'm very thankful to this business, guys.
Yes.
That's right.
Lovely conversation. I wish we'll have episode. We have like a 2.0 Kurt and Neil down the road. I'm sure there's
No,
gonna be a
we're game.
follow
We're
up.
game with that.
And I think I'm sure our viewers would have so many questions right now. But guys, just save that for the next episode with Kurt and Neil if they're still willing to talk to us. um, it's I won't be surprised if I see you guys up there and hosting, or presenting in one of the platforms in our community. I won't be surprised you'll be over there, and we'll follow you. Don't you worry, we won't just sit here
We have
and
to,
watch.
right?
Thank you.
We will all
Everybody
be
will
doing
gonna
it as
follow
I
you
go.
now, guys. Everybody will gonna follow you because of your sharing, of your success,
Yeah.
of your perseverance and resilience to go on with those difficulties and challenges that you encounter along your way.
Yeah.
Thank
Lahat
you.
naman po tayo eh. Lahat tayo. We will go there. We go in the top.
Yeah.
We'll see you there
Yeah,
at the top.
tama.
We just have to
Yeah.
have a strong mindset,
Mindset.
right?
Mindset,
That's
mindset.
Yes.
Mindset.
Okay. Well, if you guys do you guys have any follow-up questions?
Looks like we have 6,000 viewers.
Yes. Oh my God.
I didn't.
Wow.
Global
I
tayo.
didn't.
6 million.
Lobat na tayo.
Global po.
Oh, global.
Global tayo, global.
We are global guys, And yeah, so we really appreciate you guys and we really enjoy this conversation. I hope we'll have more conversations and I'm sure you guys, you're going to have more success and we already see your success and it's really thank you for, inspiring us old people. No, I'm not old.
You're very young.
So anyway, so we're gonna wrap this up, and I would invite our viewers to please watch the replay. If you're working now, guys, you missed so much. But hey, it's not too late. You can watch the replay in our Facebook pages. Please watch it again. And if you have any questions, we will each plug in our website. So I'll start with Ate Flo for now.
Oh, it's
Go
me.
ahead.
Okay.
Yes,
Hi.
it's you.
To all our audience, we really appreciate for you for joining us, and also we are so proud that we were able to invite Kurt and Neil to share their story, which is really very inspiring, and that is our treat for you for this Halloween. A growth mindset. If you need more help about or inquire more about this online business, you can just log in to my website www.florencelabrador.com www.florencelabrador.com. I hope to see you inside.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Oh, hi. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you want to follow Kurt and Neil, they have their personal Facebook, Kurt. I've been following, I've been seeing you also. Lagi silang nagla-live. Marami kayong matututunan sa personal and
Especially
page
for the young
nila.
couple.
And for me as well, if you want to know more about the business, just log into my website, www.miriamramirezmarketing.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Miriam. I'll give it to our guest to plug in. Go ahead.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to our personal stories. And we really appreciate you guys to be here, whoever's watching right now.
And thank you for our
And
trios.
thank you for our trios, guys. It's really an opportunity for us to share all this, what we learn, our struggles, our success, of course, and why we did this business in the first place. And for those parents, young couples, or anybody who's willing to really change your life, to do whatever it takes to get out of your never-ending cycle, it is your time to make that happen. So you can always connect with us. It is our website right here, www.kurtandneil.com, and we will be here to help and guide you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we'll wrap this up. This is Olivia, your host for today, and this is the Empowered Trio. Please watch the replay. To Kurt O'Neill, thank you so much. Miriam and Florence, thank you so much. Guys, have a
Thanks,
good
Oli.
night. Thank
Happy
you.
Halloween.
Thank
Happy
you. Thank
Halloween.
you.
Happy
Bye.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.